welcome sight for tournament organisers. Steffi Graf back on centre court, talking animatedly with Boris Becker. And we hope, John Alexander, that she is a little bit better than when she left after having to default her singles to Helena Suková.
Yeah, she was obviously distressed. It appeared that she'd lost her balance, was a little bit dizzy. She was making some pretty tame errors. As it is, she is obviously not feeling well. She doesn't look too cheery out there, but Boris is so strong, and I think he's really going to encourage her to do an absolute minimum.
The Germans seeded 1 and the Czechs are seeded 5. 1 rubber apiece as we go into the vital mixed doubles. And first up, Steffi Graf.
It is Steffi Graf, just 22 years of age. She resides in Florida now, although originally, of course, from Bruhl in Germany. She is 1.75 centimetres and 59 kilograms. She is right-handed. She is currently ranked 2 in the world. Of course, she has had a ranking of 1. In 1988, it was the best year that she has ever had, and maybe any other lady tennis player. She was a Grand Slam winner and won the gold medal at the Olympic Games. She has won Wimbledon 3 times and the Australian Championship 3 times. Steffi Graf. And at 24 years of age, #3 ranked player in the world and formerly the #1. He made history when he won Wimbledon, the youngest winner ever at 17 years of age. And if that wasn't good enough, he came back and won it the following year. He has won it again, and he has been runner-up 2 other times, but he didn't achieve the goal of his tennis career, which was to be the #1 ranked player in the world, until he won the Ford Australian Open early in 1991.
Boris Becker to serve.
What do you call making $600,000 a year, making a living?
Not bad, is it?
That's absolutely fantastic. Here it is, Boris Becker to serve in the first game.
Love 15.
We got a smile.
30-15. $40-15.
Well left, Becker holds serve. Germany leading 1-0.
$40 love.
Boris getting tangled up in the chairs, and I think he came off second best.
40-15.
Well, pretty good run here from Boris. And again, showing exactly how quick he is. I think too many people would have even tried to chase that.
$40-30. Game, Czechoslovakia. One game all.
So Graf to serve now for the first time in the mixed.
Steffi Graf to serve. 15 love.
Steffi still looking rather ill at ease down there.
It's a big disadvantage in mixed doubles if the woman can't serve and volley her second ball.
I don't think there was ever any chance Boris was going to get that, but he took off like a hare.
Yes, this has got the diagonal going for it, and Boris is making every effort to get his racket to the ball. Fine topspin lob, and Steffi down 2 break points.
30-40.
As everybody could see, she was not fine, you know, she was sick and everything, but still that she played and she tried. It's good for them, you know. It's good for the people, it's good for the crowd, and also for us, you know. It was nice that we once played actually, you know, a whole match together.
Former world #1 Steffi Graf is battling to shrug off a nagging virus. At the Hopman Cup last night, Graf was forced to retire from her singles match against Czechoslovakia, ending any hope of her and German teammate Boris Becker winning the title. More from Charles Christian.
It seemed that one of the tournament's star attractions had recovered from the ailments, which forced her out of the doubles clash against France.
Game Germany.
Graf's lethal weapon, a forehand largely responsible for 10 Grand Slam titles, helped wrap up the first set 6-2.
That one's never been a problem.
Then 25 unforced errors and the loss of 5 straight games to a more confident Sukova handed Czechoslovakia the second set 6-1.
Oh, beautiful lob.
Graf complained of dizzy spells from a middle ear blockage and after a short delay retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Graf has to retire. Game, set and match, Czechoslovakia.
In fact, Graf's retirement came about on the advice of partner Boris Becker.
I was telling her that I hope I am going to win my singles, and that we can go on the court at least and try for the first 10 minutes and 15 minutes, and if it's all right, then let's try to play the whole match.
Becker lived up to his end of the bargain, beating Karel Novacek in straight sets. Graf joining Becker on the same court for the first time. Early on, it seemed Becker might be able to carry Germany through.
And again, showing exactly how quick he is. I think too many people would have even tried to chase that.
But Boris couldn't serve for Steffi. She was the only player to drop service, giving the slick Czech combination a straight sets victory, 6-4, 6-4.
The Czechs are in the final.
Neil Poe, 7 Nightly News.
Steffi Graf has been a virtual recluse since the Hopman Cup. Today, though, she did venture out, making a public appearance at Myer to launch her new clothing range for 1992. Graf contracted an ear infection while at home in Germany. It got so bad in Perth, she was bedridden for 5 days.
So I was totally out of balance, and I didn't know really where I was going. Sometimes when I looked up and down, I felt really dizzy, and that was the problem.
Graf was mobbed by hundreds of adoring fans as she signed autographs and posed for photos. The 22-year-old has promised she'll be back to her best by the time the Australian Open starts next week.
Well, if I'm not 100%, I won't play, that's for sure. So right now I feel good, and I think I'm ready to play.